Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Forza Motorsport 1, and in the last episode we managed to unlock a GT car that we can use in this episode in the Championship Series. We'll go all the way to here. We've unlocked North American RGT Open, so it's open to GT American cars, or North American cars. And we did unlock a Viper competition, I think. So it's going to be our first GT race. So if we just jump into the car... And this is the car, 2003, number 23 Viper Competition Coupe. 520 horsepower. It's actually the same as the Viper that I've already bought, but I guess it's got better aerodynamics and better in the corners and all that sort of stuff. So if I jump in that, we can see what we've got. 7 races. Alpine Ring, which we haven't done in a while. Road Atlanta Short. Maple Valley Short. Sunset Peninsula Infield, Blue Mountains Raceway, Road America 4 laps, and 1 lap of the Nordschleife, which I didn't do very well last time on that. So hopefully we can do a little bit better. There's some really long laps in here, or long races, sorry, 14 laps of Maple Valley. First of all, can you actually do anything to these cars before we jump in? Can you tune them or buy upgrades at all? I'd be surprised if you can. No. I didn't think so. I think it's just completely locked. You can't even do any customization or colours. So you got a GT car or GTS or P class, and you just have to use what you've got. So less to think about in terms of upgrading, but is the car going to be good enough? I've not really got a choice because it's the only one I've got. So Alpine Ring, 7 laps. I'll have to try and learn this track. So where do we start? First of all, where are we on the grid? 3rd place. That's not too bad. Behind the Z06 and the Mustang. All these are very loud, these cars. I can't even hear my own car at all. It just sounds like a swarm of angry things. Right, revs up to 7,000, first of all, to note. Oh, that does... Sorry, mate. That was a terrible corner. I'm literally getting used to the brakes. I haven't played this for a few days as well, so... Oh, this handles really nicely. This is, like, way better than that Viper I bought before. I'm not looking where I'm going. They are very loud behind me right now. Is that the Mustang? Can't really tell. I keep over-revving it. How fast can I go up here? Right, that was 2 terrible lines. I really deserved that from last time. Have I held it? Just about. Oh, he's got smashed by somebody else. They're all going off the track. This is lovely. Great start to the race. I really need to get used to these braking points in this car. I need to trust in these brakes a bit more because they are actually really good. It's something I've not been really used to. I've already got slightly yellow on the engine. So we're going to lose a lot of money already. That's 1 lap down, though. Oh, that was a bit late. However, it wasn't horrendous. Because we didn't go off the track, so it's not as bad as I've previously done. Yeah, I am not doing so well here. In terms of my actual driving. I'm going to get caught up here. I need to get used to how much I can throw this car into the corners. Right, there wasn't too bad actually. What about here? If you go over that lip, that's not too bad either. I'm going to finish this with a lot of engine damage. With these fast cars, it just hits the rev limiters so easily. I don't really fancy going into 2nd gear there. For a change, though, this is like... Right, I'm going to lift off around there so there's no engine damage. Yeah, for a change, this is actually like a good car in the group. It's like really good. There's no overpowered car that I'm against. Let's go way before this time. That was better on the old brakes there. Right, I need to sort this corner out because I don't know what I'm doing around here. Let's go down to third. I can't get it right. I keep thinking if I steer too much inside, it's going to oversteer and just skid, which it did do last time in all fairness. How is second round there? Actually quite good. Right. Second's not so bad. My best lap. I do need to trust the car through these bits more. It's hard to, though. Again there, I could have chucked it in a bit more. That was decent, though. Nah, I'm going to keep it third round there. Didn't like that in second. I think this is going to be probably quite a bit over an hour, this episode. What are we looking at for this one? That's just over halfway. It's going to be probably an 8-minute race. Let's go here again. Nice well timed on the brakes there. This corner, can I do it or not? I just can't stick to the inside. I don't know why. That really needs a wheel, that sort of corner, because with an analog stick, it's actually quite hard, that. I'll go in the second round this one. This was alright. Helps me turn around. Still my best somehow. That corner is just not very good at all, what I'm doing. That was a bit on the limit, that. That was good. Probably a little bit quicker around there I could go. It sounds really nice though. Getting loads of pops and bangs from this. This drives a hell of a lot better than that Viper I upgraded. I might sell the other one. I don't know. Looks really nice as well. Oh, just hit the outside of the curb there. That was bad. It like bounced me the other way. Right, you have to go a lot slower around there. That was my what I was doing wrong before. That was a good line. I need to get into the habit of changing up just slightly earlier than I need to, just to avoid that engine damage scenario. That's always sketchy going around there. That should be my quickest. Only just. By 5,000th of a second. It's not really anything to shout about. Yeah, the races are getting longer in this game significantly. Or the championships, or whatever you want to call them. That was 2/10 quicker though. Absolutely miles ahead now. Been fairly consistent in this. Usually I'm consistently bad, but this time it's been alright. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, that's so hard, that corner. I've got one more lap to try and do it. I swear this they've got this car though in the lineup, or did they not? I thought I saw number 23 in the lineup. Maybe I'm making things up. Oh no, that's actually the first time I've gone off the track. That was at a bad point as well, on the straight. I just saw some sparks there. It's going to be interesting on the really short tracks. That was actually too late on the brakes. Oh well. That's ruined that lap. And the second place isn't too far behind. Is that the Mustang? Or was it the Z06? That was the other car, wasn't it? Well, that was slightly better. I went a bit wide to start off with, but it's not far behind that car at all. It's only a couple of mistakes away from catching me up, really. That's the first time I've heard it in a while. In fact, that's actually catching up. I must have knocked a lot of time off that last lap. Right, I know the limits of this car a bit more now. I think this is better in the corners. That seems to be catching on the flat out sections a bit more. I've definitely got at least 6 or 8% engine damage in that. That was 9 minutes though, it wasn't horrendous. 23 Viper CC. He got a better lap actually. There it is, look. Oh no, it's 22. Very close though, in terms of laps. In fact, the one I was driving in 7th place got the quickest lap. I got one of the slowest, so that's quite embarrassing. What was it? 9% engine damage. That's ridiculous. 76,000 credits though. Nearly level 40 as well. So all we've got to do here is next race, isn't it? Okay, so we've got Royal Atlanta Short next. Been a while since we've been on this. Yeah, we start at the same position as that other Viper 23. For once, you can actually just floor this when you launch it. I think it was the Mustang that finished second last time. I'm going to have to cut him up here. He's not having it though. He's still trying to get around that inside line. Oh god, we're jostling. I was clearly on the inside there. This does handle really well, this car, I have to say. I'm forgetting where I'm going though. This goes to the right, doesn't it? Oh, that's a bit sketchy. I was looking behind me and I've gone off the track. That was incredibly bad by me. I'm not blocking. I'm actually being a good driver for once. They're all flying in. And we're all off the track. Oh god, we're sliding. In all fairness, I think he braked late as well. And also the guy behind me just went for a dive bomb. So that wasn't just my bad driving, that was theirs as well. How much damage have I got? None, somehow. Oh, this grip's lovely. Look at this. Mustang's got no chance. Can't overtake here, though, can I? Really? Or here. Completely lost the way of the track, then. He took a much better line than me there. Oh god, I keep looking at my gears and missing the bloody track. Right, that's really bad by me. Can we catch him up? I'm really scared about getting dive bombed. Right, the Z06 is behind me now. Right, I can definitely catch this guy up. Just got to not drive like an idiot. That's twice now I've gone off the track there. This sounds so good. Pops and bangs. Again here, I can't quite get him. I can do like that though. Right, finally got that bit right. Oh, stop doing it. Ah! This keeps going off. Right, I need to look at where I'm going because I need to stay on the track. He's going to do a horrible dive bomb, and I know it's going to happen. And I've braked too late, but luckily that might have stopped me getting dive bombed actually. I need to get my braking point there. Right, I'm in front. Can I do a lap without doing something stupid? It's most likely not going to happen. I'm enjoying this car immensely. It's been a while since I've actually drove something that handles really nicely and just sticks to the road. You don't have to fight it around every corner. Every time around there's a little bump. I've just realised that's why that keeps happening. There's a little bump there that keeps taking me wide and stopping me steering right. And this is not good news. This has been the worst race ever so far. I don't know how you're supposed to race properly, because if they're behind you, I just know I'm going to get dive bombed, so I don't really know how to act in the corner. So I tried to brake late, and it obviously didn't pay off. Couldn't really do much about that one. Right, can I stay in the lead now? This car is clearly awesome. I just can't drive on this track at the minute. Right, let me have a look at what's happening there, because there's a little bump here. If you don't take that right, it literally flies off to the left. Right, that is the first time I've gone down the actual straight without crashing. That's a miracle. So that's miles too early this time. It's really hard because there's no braking reference at all in that corner. Oh, Z06 is in second now. Mustang's been demoted. It's made the race go quickly because I've actually had to try and drive sort of half decently. There it is, there's a bump. Did you see that? If you go too far over to the left and you don't steer right completely, it will go off straight, which is nearly what happened then again. Where the hell do I brake on this damn corner? Unfortunately, I just guessed that. There was no, braking reference. I hate that going uphill as well. I can't seem to get it to not slide. Right, that was my best. I'm pulling away now, I'm not driving like an idiot. That was a cut, definitely. There's that bump again. Horrible corner, that one. I think I prefer the long track to the short one. Right, I've just seen a sign there. I can use that as my braking point on the right. That was quite bad, that lap. No engine damage, though, so far. Oh, that was really bad. That was really bad. Actually, the race lengths aren't too bad. They're under 10 minutes, I think. I think that's the right line, sort of. Right, I've seen a sign. I'm just going to use my braking point. This big sign here. Just going to go on that. And that is about right. So that's it for next time. There's not really any other features there to use. That is my best lap. I've actually got a good lead now. They don't seem to drive this track too well in general, which is good, and I'm glad to see Silverstone's not on this. However, Maple Valley is showing up, which can be troubling. There it is, again. I even knew it was coming and couldn't stop it. It's a right bugger, that one. If you don't hit that right, that's game over. My braking point's out the window there because I was going a bit slower. Oh, that was just awful. I keep finishing on a bad lap here. Nine minutes again, so we're looking at 9-minute races each time. What finished second, actually? It must be the Corvette, yeah. The CTS-V was behind. Is that a Cadillac of some description? I think the Mustang must have crashed. I did an alright lap, but the CTS apparently did a 57 something. No damage whatsoever, so the full 81,000. So, level 40, we should have unlocked some more events and hopefully a car. So, relationship with Audi and Team Cadillac. America's race team, Champion Audi. Right, okay. So, we've got 2003 #1 Champion RS6 race car. That's pretty cool. A new Audi and Cadillac thing is available. Does it show you the car now? I can't remember. Yes, it does. So, that's a GT as well. Nowhere near as good in the corners as the Dodge and less power. But it's got aegon acceleration, I'm guessing, because, yes, it's four-wheel drive. Interesting to use, though. GT, another GT car. It looks the part. Looks quite nice. So, is there a European GT event? I'm guessing there is. I think I'd rather use the Porsche, if I'm honest. I think it was better, and I think it was GT, not GTS. But we'll go to the next race. Now, I'm not really a fan of this track either, to be honest. It's 14 laps. It's not obviously a very long track, but... so noisy at the start, I literally can't hear anything. This Viper is nice and quick, though. He's braking a lot. The Corvette's coming up my side. I'm going to crash into that Mustang for sure. I was around the inside, couldn't do anything there. That's my excuse anyway. Oh yes, I remember this now. This might be quite hard, depending on how slow that Ford goes. Yeah, this is a tiny, tiny race. Right, it goes slow there. It's whether I can actually pass him without crashing. Right, I can brake much later there. I can fully send it though. Can I go around the inside there? That was a terrible corner. This is going to be hard. He's messed up there. That's nice. That was a terrible corner as well. Been interesting to drive that Mustang, see how it actually handles. I like this because I actually feel like I'm racing in this rather than just like sliding about the track and trying to crash into the obviously faster car than I've got. This feels quite balanced. Oh, I keep clipping that damn... This is quite hard, this circuit. I think that's where I'm going to make the time up, and they seem to be sort of staying with me for the rest of it. I should follow the racing line this time. Alright, can I not hit this thing this time, please? Nope, still did it. Don't know why I'm doing that every time, but I am. Engine damage keeps flashing up because it's annoying. That corner there, catching up each time. I think the Mustang's getting caught by something. This is the first car I think I've driven where you can actually like fully accelerate whilst holding the stick and turning without any sort of sliding happening. And it's nice. Oops. I want to know if these AI actually get the times they say in the fastest laps, because they're always like losing out each lap unless they just do like one blistering lap, because some of them they've been like a whole second quicker and it just doesn't seem right. That's better. God, I hate that so much. Can't wait to play a game where that doesn't pop up every time you slightly over rev or hit the rev limiter. Okay, this is actually quite a long lap, long race even. I think it's similar. This all seemed to be about 9 minutes. Conscious of oversteer coming out of there. Is that my best lap? No. That's pretty consistent though. That was not a good entry. Yeah, that was not good at all. I'm driving away from him now. That's good. Oh no, I knew that was going to happen. That's at least half a second slower, that lap. Okay, with this car on this track, it's actually quite fun. I'm trying to think the last car I actually used on this. It might have been something silly like the Audi TT. It doesn't show up often, this track. It seems a long time ago since I was driving the Audi. Getting slight engine damage now. Lap number 10. I think we are still pulling away. It's not by much. I think the Corvette's in second now as well. I think they drive this first bit quicker than me, and I drive that last corner quicker. That's 3 point something I've seen. I was ahead. That was quite a bad corner. .69, yeah, they catch through there. Oh, that was bad as well. That was really bad. But then I seem to just like pull away there. Very strange. 2.5. They're catching up. For some reason. And my tyre's getting worn. Yeah, the fronts are getting a little hot. Can I hold them off? Are they catching? I've only got 2 laps to go. 2.7. That was terrible though. They definitely caught up a bit through there. They're definitely closer races. I'm not doing this now. Very good. Keep messing it up. It's certainly close. That's around 2 seconds now, I think. 2.4. Surprisingly. I think they did that last corner pretty bad. Right, last lap anyway. I'm doing worse each lap now. I'm losing it on this. If this was an endurance race, it'd be about 100 laps. Oh dear. Well, that wasn't good, was it? On the very last corner, pretty much. Well, it was okay up until then. Literally exactly the same time, like 8 minutes 48, just before 9 minutes. The Z06 did a slightly quicker lap. The Viper CC, my car I was in, did a really quick lap. Yeah, they did 35, so that's quite mental. If that's accurate, I'm not sure if it is. Slight damage, 3% engine. We should get to level 41 by the end of this. I've forgotten how many events we've done. I think that was the 3rd, so we've got 4 to go. Yes, it was. This track should be a breeze, I think. Sunset Peninsula. Because they usually drive pretty slow on this. Again, a nice launch. Don't even have to try launching this thing. Right, they're going to do some crazy braking here. There it is. Something wrong with them driving on this track. 6 laps, though. It's quite a lot. Just get used to this car on here. Without crashing, I should blitz them on this, just because that last bit, they just, for some reason, or the first bit, should I say. Let's brake there. I think this is one of the best cars to choose for this, so I'm quite happy I won this. So agile as well. Maybe not the best on that back straight compared to the Mustang and maybe that Cadillac. I think it's a Cadillac. That always feels so dodgy as well, going sideways onto the embankment there. Feels like you're going to like smash the body kit. Yeah, the Viper's probably not that strong top end, I'd say. It's only just going to get into 6th gear. They can easily go around there. Brakes are so good as well. Again, another welcome change. And it can fly through there as well. It's just really nice to drive. Yeah, driving nice and easily away from them now. Any race on this track is just not a problem, just because of the game. How they've made the cars go really strange around there. Three seconds behind already. I never usually follow this racing line. I don't know if it's correct or not. Is there any point even changing to 6th. I don't want to hit the limiter, so I'm going to go for it. That, you can just fly through there, not a problem. I'm going to brake there. And that was too late. Right, I'm just know that for next time. Luckily, there wasn't a wall there. Six laps, not the most. That's not too bad, this one, I don't think. Trying to remember what else was next now. I know there was Nürburgring to finish things off with. What else was there? Was there another short track? I've got a feeling there might have been one in there. Oh, Blue Mountains was one. There's 3 more. Blue Mountains, Nürburgring, and something else. It wasn't New York or Tokyo, was it? I don't think so. It wasn't Silverstone. What else have we got left? That car in second is not far behind. I think their top end's maybe letting them catch up a little bit. This is really struggling. 6th gear's a bit pointless. I'm going to go to 4. That's about right. Oh dear, that was too late. Let's just put unnecessary pressure on. Oh, well, what's the other track? That's going to bug me. It wasn't the test track either. This was not a good lap. Yeah, it's really not that long, this race. It probably will be about 8 minutes, will it? Or maybe more. Maybe it's the same. Yeah, actually, yeah, it is. I'm making stuff up as per usual. Come on. It just doesn't feel good with the top speed. That was a nice corner, though. I've got that braking point nailed. Just to do this one. About there. It's pretty much nailed as well. I think about 5 laps on a brand new track in a brand new car. Well, not a brand new track, you know what I mean. First time driving a car on the track. I think you need about 5 laps to nail all the braking points, depending on how long the track is. Nürburgring, I'm never going to get right. Here's my best lap by 8 tenths. Car behind's 4 seconds, so still, it's fine. I'll be interested to see the Mustang Z06 CTS all on the straight, see how well they pull in their top gears. Mind you, the odd GT cars are not usually tuned for speed, are they? They don't really have the need to. Most tracks in the world, you're not going to have huge top end. Just don't need it at all. It's all about downforce acceleration. They usually have big wings. It's going to be about 9 minutes again. The 9-minute races. I think that was a good lap. Decent. Oh, I've ruined that corner though. It was my best until that, and now I've just ruined both of them corners. So that'll be slightly slower. I think it might be Blue Mountains next. Then it was something, and then definitely Nürburgring last. There we go, 8 minutes 50. It's literally identical each time. I'm surprised I got no engine damage as well. Another 81,000. We're easily going to get to level 41. 40 points. So there's 70 up for grabs, isn't there? So it is Blue Mountains. I think it was going backwards. It is. I'm not happy about that. It's only 5 laps though. I did not enjoy this backwards last time. We've got plenty behind us for a dive bomb into this corner, which is always exciting. That was way too early on the brakes. There it is. There it is. And I've spun. Well, I haven't restarted yet. That's the first restart. Annoyingly, I couldn't do anything about that one. Alright, I've learnt the track a little bit more. Just going to go through here like that, because I didn't actually cut the track, technically. And I've got a lead. I think someone spun. Right, I can try and drive without them breathing down my neck briefly. It will catch up, though. They drive these sections of tracks so well. I've just completely lost grip there. I don't know how they do it. They've got unlimited grip. This is going to be a challenging race. Oh, God's sake, get off there. Right, I did that. Okay, something's literally right behind me. I can drive around there quite quick, though. That's where I'm going to gain some time. Oh, I've just oversteered. Quite badly. That was a dreadful exit. It looks like a BMW from this angle. No. I thought he was going to go for the lunge. The lunge of doom. I'm trying to do the corners in a way that's not going to get me lunged, but it's not working. You don't really have to do that in many games, like anticipate a lunge. Okay, with the PGRs maybe, but not on a track game like this. Yeah, I'm going to have to hold them off big time here. I can get away with losing this. Because I've got loads of points. This is always a difficult circuit. But hell, this is hard to drive. Right, that is the right line through there, at least. Corvette is absolutely destroying me at this minute. That's the only time I actually gain any room whatsoever on them. That was a decent exit. Right, I've got a little lead. It's very difficult, this one. I keep getting this braking point wrong as well. Keep doing it far too early, although it does give me room to accelerate nicely out. That was better through there. Right, I've got a somewhat lead. The Z06 seems to be quite a bit better than the Mustang. Just because it keeps overtaking it every race, even though the Mustang starts ahead. They will catch completely up through this bit though. They just don't seem to have any grip problems. Like there's certain bits you just can't accelerate up because it will just completely skid. Like there. It's trying to skid then. I actually went out on the grass then, but it helped me out somehow. That wasn't quite right. Luckily that bit was spot on again. Oh dear, I've messed that up. Quite badly. Oh, really badly. Went too quick round there. Well, that was a decent exit again. Longer laps than I remember, actually. So this is a 10-minute race. Well, that was about right for braking. I want one of them to take the other one out, really. That would help me out. Not going so bad, but I am one mistake away from losing this. That corner, man. This part of the track, I just can't do. Well enough to not be caught up by them anyway. Oh, the Corvette's gone off. That's good. I've just got to try and let the car flow up it and not really plant the power too much. Just give me some breathing room at least. That was good through there. Too late on the brakes there, though. Oh, God. Right, we are pulling away. I think our Corvette made a pretty bad mistake there, though. Still going far too early there for some reason. I keep seeing the braking tyre marks and just going for it. I think it's the most even race I've seen for the entire field, though, together. That was awful. If you look at all the cars, they are very bunched up. So it's very even, so that's nice for a change. How on earth was that my best? It's not now. That Corvette sounds mean. I was late on the brakes. So quick round there. And I've screwed that as well. I seem to peak in the middle of races and sort of get worse towards the end. Just got to hold him off. Took out all the cones this time, and it wasn't a cut, so that's good. Again, that was too late on there. Need more practice on that bit. This is my best, though. That was decent down there. It is pretty tough, this. You've really got to be on your A game with these. There we go. Pretty much bob on 10-minute race. Not a bad lap. The 06 got slightly better. Again, that CTS for some reason seems to be getting like the best lap every race, even though it doesn't win. Very odd. Unless it's starting too far towards the back, I don't know. 80,000 credits again. 2 more races, so we should be a good way through level 41 by the end of it. And 50 points now. So the track I couldn't remember is Road America, and I probably blocked it out of my memory because I never do well on this. But 4 laps is not too bad. A little bit worried about the top end of this, though. I haven't seen how good that Corvette is in a straight line, really. It's braking a lot, so that's not really a good indication of what's going on. I'm on the outside of this Mustang here, and it is actually hitting me off the track. Maybe not on the inside, then. On the outside, even. I don't know. I might just stick behind him and try and get a good cutback. You freaking idiots. What is wrong with them, man? Anytime you're near them, they just, like, get magnetised to taking you out for some reason. It's really annoying. I don't know where to brake here now because he's throwing me off with his braking. I hate my life. He is going to do a dive bomb again. I'm just going to have to just brake and let it happen. I've done it again. They seem to brake like at the same point as me and just stop on a dime. I told you, Road America, just don't get on with it. The Corvette's got a better launch this time. Oh, I actually overtook someone normally. That was pretty bad. Oh, they're in my draft zone. Please leave me alone. I don't know where to brake. It's just about right. Can't get off the grass though. I need that Mustang to hold off the Corvette as long as possible. I've just realised this is very apt. All American cars on Road America. I thought they'd finish on this actually instead of the Nürburgring, but not saying that's a bad idea, but it would have been nice. All American face-off. You can nearly fly through there. I just keep cutting that bit by accident. I'm waiting to get taken out. Right, that wasn't awful. I need to nail the braking point on the other straight after this, on that corner, because I keep doing it wrong. Keep flying far too far, braking far too late and flying off the track. That was much better out of there. Very nice. Got a decent lead, actually. Can maybe relax slightly, because I think the Mustangs held the Z06 off. If the Z06 gets into second, it really does push you a bit more. I'm going at 4. 4's perfect. At least I know that for going forward now. That was nice around there as well. This is feeling really long, this episode. And there's still loads more to unlock as well, so they're only going to get longer, I assume. Yeah, 1 hour, 10 minutes. Oh, you can just fly through there. Don't even need to think about it. Don't need to lift off. Don't need to do anything special. I find the curbs on this game really bad. Really slippy. I don't know if that's the right line. It feels like it's okay. I do struggle with that corner though. Huge lead. I reckon the Z06 is maybe ahead of the Ford now. Right, that's halfway. This is where I crashed last time on the other straight. I really like the noises coming from this car. It sounds really cool. Little pops. Unless it is the gear changing you can hear. I doubt it though. It's pretty loud. No, it's definitely pops. In certain gear changes it just has a little crackle. That's a nice corner there. Really, really enjoying this car. I think this is now my favourite car I've driven, not only just because it's GT, but all the S-Class cars I've driven have been like, yeah, they're good and they're quick. Like, this is not the quickest car I've driven, but they're all slidey and a bit hard to drive and not that nice. Or understeery, you know, a combination of something, but this just absolutely grips. I've got nothing to complain about. Top end, not brilliant, but it doesn't look like they are as well, the other cars, so this, I can't really complain about anything on it, really. It barely oversteers for a car that's got this much horsepower. 520, wasn't it? Last lap. That was pretty consistent. 0.2 different. That was just a bit too much on the curve there. Something's catching me up. It's that damn Corvette, isn't it? I think it's catching me up anyway. It looks like it is. Unless, is the Cadillac going to second? Maybe the Cadillac's like ridiculous. Something is rapidly catching me here. Maybe I've just been extremely lucky that it never was behind me. That is driving ridiculously quick. That has just come out absolutely nowhere. It's obviously just like blitzed it on the straights past the Corvette and the Mustang. I think the starting order is ordered by 0 to 60 times. I really do. If anybody agrees or has any different thoughts, let me know. But I think it is 0 to 60 times. Mainly because when I tuned the Zonda, it changed the order when it started. I tuned the gearing, so it had better 0 to 60 and it went ahead of the TVR and the Cadillac, whatever it's called, or Chrysler. That was definitely the, whatever it is it XTS? I'm going to have a look at that car after we do this, because I want to see how good that actually is stats-wise. CTS, that's it. 2:02.8, so that's a whole second and nearly a second and a half quicker, so that must be absolutely mental on the straights. I got the second best lap. Well, the car's at the finish anyway. That's going to be level 41 now. So we're going to be sort of halfway 41. So Nürburgring to finish things off. Oh, we've of course unlocked 25% off superchargers. Now I don't need to finish first in this to win the championship thing. I'd like to. Is it going to happen? I don't know. It's only one lap, but I can't drive this circuit very well. And also, that Cadillac's going to catch up. I'm sure it's a Cadillac. CTS. I'm like 90% certain. Because obviously it's all American as well. This is extremely close. We're really going to see whose top end is the king now. It's actually better than the Mustang's top end, which is a bit surprising. I don't know how I just kept that, but the Corvette was in the draft zone, so that's why that was piling past there. I wouldn't want to be in any other car doing this though, really. Oh god, that was a lot tighter than I remember. That threw me off last time. I can't get these dimensions in my head of this track. There's the Cadillac. I'm not going to hold him off the whole race. But I can't finish last either. That's not happening. Twice in like the first two corners I got taken out. I really need to be sat behind someone to get the lead, really. Because as soon as I go out of this, he's now in the draft zone. That's the problem. I don't want to be anywhere near this guy because he's going to take me out. Oh, sixth gear is not happy here. Something's gone off the track. I am scared. Oh, second time that's happened. Something's going to take me out again. It's the Corvette behind me. I'm having to change my lines in order to not get taken out. Which shouldn't be a thing. Hopefully they just leave me alone. Oops, need to go down to third. I'm scared of these curves as well because they are not nice to drive on. I'm really hoping that Cadillac does not catch up, because it's going to absolutely demolish this straight. Well, I did that bit, not so bad. We're going downhill now. 6th gear is not strong, although going downhill it's not so bad. Right, I could have gone a lot quicker through there. I didn't know how this car would be on that. Turns out it's very good. I've really got to trust the grip more. I've got to remember one of the corners later on that really tripped me up last time. I can't learn all this in this car just from going around it. But the main thing is not spinning out. That's what I need to concentrate on here. So there's going to be a lot here that I don't do very nicely. But as long as I don't do anything stupid, hopefully they don't drive particularly quick on this bit. Or this circuit. Still really liking this car. I would like to drive that Cadillac though. CTS, see how good that is in a straight line. It's probably not so good in the corners, because this is really epic. I'm trying to think what I drove around here before. I always forget. So it was dodgy as hell. That's all I remember. Was it the F40? I think it was the F40. Which had no brakes. And not very good handling for the speed it can go when tuned, especially. I'm sure if it was stock, it would be a lot easier to control. Oh, I've got a feeling they're going to catch up massively on this back straight after this corner. Something's already catching up. 4.5 seconds. Have I got enough of a lead? Well, I braked way too much there. That was one of the worst corners ever. Just did then. Oh, I can see someone. .8 seconds. It's probably not worth changing to 6 here because it's struggling in the high revs in 5th. If the Cadillac's not in 2nd, surely it's going to go ahead now. Again, I could have gone quicker around there. Wasn't sure, didn't want to risk it because it usually ends badly. Could definitely go around there though, I could see that. I'm going to screw this carousel up. Is it Grossis or Kleins? Can't remember now. Oh, wasn't the worst entry I've ever done. That was the worst exit I've ever done, no. Oh my god. Jesus. I think that's the Corvette still in 2nd. Well, I didn't need this. I don't want to restart this, please. It's such a long track. But now I'm extra scared. Oh god, I've got to concentrate extra now. I like sort of remember what's coming up, but it's just how quickly I can go around them. Not that quick. No. Please no. Get back on the track. Luckily, he went really slow around there. The problem with this track is you only drive one lap of it, and then you change car. So, I don't know how to go about it. You really need to practice in a car for several laps. Right, where's this horrible bit? It's coming up, isn't it? It's there. But luckily, it's got good brakes. So it's fine. They go really slow around there. In the F40, that was like Death City. And that's nearly a spin out. That was absolutely pointless changing to sixth there. Sixth gear in this is not impressive. Not that I'd imagine it to be anyway, or that it needs to be. But I do know that's the characteristics of Vipers regardless. To be honest, I didn't go horrendously. Came off a couple times, silly. That was silly. I didn't get too much damage. I don't think the episode went too badly at all. There was minimal restarting. I think Road America was the only real bad one. But yeah, it's sort of an hour and 20 minutes, so... I'm surprised Cadillac hasn't, like, smashed this track. I'm going uphill now, so I'm going to lose speed. Wonder where it finished. That'd be interesting. That was definitely the Z06 behind. Who got a better lap because I had a lot of penalties. Then it was the Mustang. Then the Acura. Viper. Another Viper. CTS was actually 7th. It must have come off the track quite a lot. The Viper GTS. It's actually pretty close. Lots of penalties from people though. And again, another 80,000. So nearly halfway. Just over a third, I'd say. But the full 70 points, that's like... that's what we like to see. I didn't even see what we win. Ah, we win the Corvette. Which I can do a direct comparison with. It is down on power. Slightly. It's got American stripes, American colours, American stars on it. Very nice. Is it better than the Dodge? Probably not worth winning, considering... we can't really do too much there. Something about Xbox Live, we don't care about that really. Right, before we look at the new events, I'm just going to quickly look at that new car. My cars. It'll be right next to it. That is surprising. The Viper is just better at everything. Better in the corners. Better at braking. Quite a lot. Better acceleration. Better speed. Really surprised at that. Let's have a look at Cadillac. I'm going to look like an idiot if it's not Cadillac. I've said it enough times. CTSV, there it is. I knew I wasn't going crazy. And it's this one. 500 horsepower. Not crazy. 7.5. I don't know why that was so quick on the straights. 7.5 acceleration, 6.7 speed. Is that better than the Dodge? 7.5 acceleration. Yeah, it's a little bit better, isn't it? Only slightly. Dodge has the most power, though, which I would not have guessed. Anyway, let's have a look at what we could do next time, then. Level 41, 3.3 million credits. Right, let's firstly have a look in endurance. What else have we unlocked in here? So that was the last one we had. And now we've unlocked S-Class. Oh, if we do that... I don't want to do it, though, straight away. We do win the Celine race car, though. S7R. Which I've been told is very, very good. But unfortunately, it's an endurance race. Depends what track it is, though. Against... the 412 and the TVR, which I don't fancy doing unless I can buy the TVR. Class R GT. So another GT race we could possibly do. We win a Porsche 3R Racing 911 GT3 Cup. That'd be nice. Impreza in that. CTSV's in that again. So we could use the 911. Depending on what track that's on again. Championship. What else have we got in here? That was the last one we just did. So it's this one again. Dodge Viper. It's exactly the same thing, but number 22 instead of 23. We win from that one. So probably won't end up doing that one. And Asia are GTS Open, which I can't actually do yet. That's GTS cars. So I don't know how I'm going to even win something for that. That may be one I have to buy. Is there any new professional ones? Or are they all unlocked now? We have unlocked this. That's a Ford Tiger Racing Mustang. They're all like the same things we just unlocked. That'd be another American GT car that we'd win. I think amateur are all unlocked, so we don't win anything new there. Yeah, Viper versus Corvette. I might have to buy some more cars if we're going to keep going in this. One thing I can do, though, is whatever event you unlock the GT40 with. Where's that? It's Classic something or other. That might be in Championship. Or is it this? No, it's Championship. Because then we unlock the GT40 and we can do the Classic Endurance race in the GT40. It is this one, but I can't do that either because that's ultra lightweight. Right, I'll have a think what we can do next time. See what makes the most sense going forward. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed, as always, and I will catch you in the next one.